Okay, so this is my tier list for CSGO maps on how much I like or hate them. So let's start it off at the bottom with the absolute trash, which is going to be, I'm not going to count old Inferno, but it's going to be Cobble. It's just absolute trash. None of the angles really work. The bomb sites were ruined after they changed the A-site bomb site, and it's out of competitive for a good reason. So let's see, next, how about we do Dust 2. So Dust 2 I used to love, but it gets boring and it's very simple. You don't have to use many nades, which some people might see as an upside, but I don't really like that so much. So it's going C rank. Just way too simple, and the B-side's like impossible to retake. So next, let's go with Vertigo. Vertigo's going right with Dust 2 as well. It's kind of laggy, but I run on a terrible PC, so that's a given. But it's really small, and it's vertical, which does give it quite a bit of replayability. I like it for that instance, but it's just way too messy. You know what? Actually, boom, gets B rank. So next, let's go Cache. So Cache is quite boring like Dust 2 as well, but it has fun boosts. That's pretty much what I think about Cache. I'll probably like the remake a lot more. As for Inferno, it's fun, but I always get pissed off when I play it. But Inferno's pretty good as well. Next, let's go Mirage. I love Mirage, to be honest. It's like Dust 2, but it improves upon the 4-square design, the nade usage, the strategy. It improves on everything. And this is a for fun tier list, by the way. I don't freaking care about how competitive it is. So, Train. It's CT-sided, but that's fine. You want the CT side to be fun and the T side. So, a little bit CT-sided balances them out. Overall, I've never been a big fan of Train. But, yeah, right above Dust 2. Never been a big fan. It's alright. It's not D tier. Then Overpass. Really well balanced. I quite like it for that fact. But I never really liked it that much. Just how the sites are formatted. The rotation times. That kind of junk. So it lands in B-side 2. And then Nuke. The only map I play. The literal only map I play currently. So very CT-sided, which is quite a downside, but it still requires you to master your rotates, where the enemies are on the map. You have to figure out all that stuff. You need headphones to play this map. And it has vent bullying, which is just awesome. But we can't ignore the downsides either. Nades are all ridiculously complicated for this map. I know more nades for Mirage than I do Nuke. And I don't even queue for Mirage. Nuke doesn't have an op meta, but it does try its best to make there one. All places can be held by an op, and you can just get sick. And Nuke is notoriously toxic, but not as much as Office or Dust 2. So, gets A tier for me. And of course, original Inferno is S tier. There's nothing wrong with that assumption there. So yeah, this is my tier list. I hope y'all enjoyed the video.